Stone in for the touchdown.
Easton Stone with some power running there. It was that touchdown and the ensuing 2-point conversion that put Rice Lake up 8 points. From there, they were able to hold on to it to claim their third state title in school history and the first since 2017. Welcome back here to our Wausau studios for this 2024 bracket reveal. Keegan Hewitt alongside Brad Hansen and Travis Wilson. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. And now we're into the home stretch.
Yeah, that's right. Just 3 divisions to go. We're going to get right into Division 3. So we'll start with Section 1. The Great Northern champs, Medford, get the top seed. They're going to host Lakeland. Wausau East will host Fox Valley Lutheran in the 4-5 game. Lacrosse Logan grabs the 3 seed. They're going to welcome in Wapaka. And Onalaska earns the 2 seed. They'll play host to Merrill. So, Travis, let's talk about that Medford squad. A dangerous ground game for the Raiders.
Yeah, one of the leading rushing teams in the state of Wisconsin. Paxton Rothmeyer leading the way for them. They do it in different ways. They do it kind of unconventional for a lot of teams. They run a beast formation. They run Maryland I, 2 formations you don't see very much anymore in high school football, but it's very effective. And they can be dominating on the ground, rolling up big yardage. I believe they're over 300 or close to 300 yards a game. One of the more dominating ground attacks in the state. And as we talked about, at some point we'll get bad weather, and so that's going to be important to be able to control tempo, to be able to just grind out yardage, which they have done so far this year.
Yeah, so let's keep things rolling in D3. We'll head over to Section 2. The Woodland Conference champs of Grafton are going to get the 8-seeded Milwaukee North Lifelong Learning. Plymouth earns the 4 seed in this one. They'll get the 5 seed Luxembourg Casco. Port Washington earning the 3. They'll host 6-seeded Whitefish Bay. And the Notre Dame Tritons earning the 2. They'll take on 7-seeded Pewaukee. Travis, Notre Dame just a game short of state last year. Do you think they have what it takes to get over that hump and maybe right that wrong this time around?
I certainly do. They've been the top team in our WISports.net coaches poll all season. I think they're the favorite in Division 3. Now, interestingly enough, they're matched up in that same bracket with Grafton. So Grafton gets the 1 seed, Notre Dame gets the 2 seed. When we talk seeds, which brings a lot of conversation into play, that's one that people will talk about for sure. Either way, that could be a potential. Please, recognize the emphasis on potential matchup down the road at level 3. I think those are perhaps the 2 best teams in the division, Grafton and Notre Dame, and they're in the same grouping. So we're going to get a really good level 3 game.
That's the best part about this time of year is the quality of matchups.
Absolutely. In Section 3 now, Catholic Memorial takes the 1 seed. They're going to host New Berlin Eisenhower. Reedsburg welcomes in Whitnall for the 4-5 matchup. Stoughton is your 3 seed. They'll host Waterford. And Mount Horeb Barneveld earns the 2 seed. They'll host 7th-seeded Sauk Prairie.
And over to our last section in Division 3, New Berlin West is earning the 1 seed. They're hosting Pius Catholic. Obama SCTE's your 4 seed. They'll get 5 seed Greendale. The 3 seeds Wisconsin Lutheran hosting Cudahy. Martin Luther earning the 2. They'll welcome in Milwaukee Washington Fuller Academy. So it's Medford, Grafton, Catholic Memorial, New Berlin West claiming the 1 seeds here. Travis, what potentially sticks out when we take a look at this D3 bracket?
Well, again, Grafton and Notre Dame in the same grouping, and also Catholic Memorial moving up to Division 3. Those Division 4 teams aren't too upset about that, of course, but they do get the 1 seed, interestingly enough. Again, talk about seeding over undefeated Mount Horeb Barneveld, who's got some really explosive athletes on that team. So that's potential intriguing matchup down the road. Sometimes you look at brackets and groupings, and there's a lot of consternation in where do I get placed, where do I end up? Because there are times where, let's be honest, there's certain groups that are a little bit stronger than others, and I think we see that a little bit here in Division 3.